Yeah. Oh, all right, welcome to the demonstration. As you can see, we're in the middle of doing some techniques, and you're going to be involved with the rest of them here. Sensei Ted Oyama is going to take over. He's going to show us some leg kicks, some basic hand strikes that they use, and what you're going to be seeing in the Ultimate Challenge fight that we air on here. Go ahead, Sensei.
Okay, what differs our style quite a bit from the other styles is a lot of the low kicks and the knee kicks that are involved.
Okay.
That's used as strategy to try to wear the opponent's hands down, and then boom, they're going to kick them in the head.
Okay.
Okay, from fighting position, basically you can kick to the outer thigh, to the inner thigh, to the back inner thigh, and the back outer thigh, all using the shin. Usually it's a little stronger in the inside part of the shin.
Right,
So
you've developed that over time.
Right.
That's why, yeah,
that's why if you're going to compete in this kind of competition, it's very important to work the heavy bag, hard bag, and to build up
Heavy, like almost like sand in the bag.
Right, very firm. You can start off with a softer bag and then gradually build into a harder bag.
Okay.
Okay, now from that position, quite often experienced fighters will pick up the leg to block the kick. So what I would do to use that as a strategy, I would have them block. Maybe the first one I'll throw it away, then the second one, boom!
As I try to block,
right?
Catch it underneath.
Try to catch the back leg. Well, it's very devastating, especially when they have their
this one's up
leg
here.
Is up, all their weight is on that leg.
Right. So everything.
So it's very hard for them to pull it away.
You come underneath.
Right.
Exactly.
So you have 100% of the shot. Also, another way is when they pick up the leg, I may fake it and then kick the outer leg.
Which makes them go down this way, right?
Which is very devastating. Quite often, the fighters will cut their muscles from these low kicks.
Oh, really?
If it's a really clean shot, they may go down in one shot.
Now, is that like a Charlie? It's like a severe Charlie horse, huh?
Severe Charlie
very severe.
horse.
So it's a,
right.
It's a Charlie Clydesdale.
Right. Now, from that position, fighting stance. Now, that was just the basic low kicks. Usually, you see them set it up with. If I throw a right hand, a lot of favorite techniques, the right and the left, or they go from the left to the right. And then from there, boom, to the face.
And you get the headshot.
Right.
Right.
Also, another technique they use a lot when they're in close, in fighting, is a lot of the knee kicks. You won't see, you'll see the more experienced fighters using a lot of knee kicks to the leg, which wears out the opponent. Also, the knee kick to the stomach, and also to the face. That's legal.
And the knees are very hard. It's like your elbow. Very hard bone.
Unbelievable. Now, you're not allowed to grab. You know, you can't yank on your opponent. You're allowed to hold for just 1 second. Boom, and then you need to let go. So basically, you can get in one technique before the referee.
You can't hang on to them for like this and just keep welling on with your knee or something there.
So usually you hear the flags go up in the air.
Okay.
From the referees.
Right.
They do that.
Okay. And so now with the hand techniques, you're saying they set themselves up.
Right.
You see a lot of pounding on the inside here. Is that just to wear them down, or just to eventually look for an opening?
Yeah.
Or is it actually doing a lot of damage?
A little both. Quite often from the infighting, you see a lot of almost like boxing. You see a lot of uppercuts and hook punches. Now you see a lot of experienced fighters, the short elbow techniques from here.
The horizontal elbows, right?
Yeah, especially to this area where there's a lot of meat on the chest here, so it doesn't do as much damage. But the shoulder area and the arm area, it's very. I mean, you can feel it's very
wears them down, right?
Very sensitive in that area.
So the arms drop again, get that high leg kick into the head.
So it's all depending on who the fighter is, and some of them are just so fast, boom, they go right to the head too. You know, depending on the fighter.
Now, obviously, you said the leg kicks. Now, some fighters go right to the head. Is it dangerous for a fighter to go for the head, go high right away? Is it
sometimes, again, that's part of their strategy too. So they might go to the head so they get their hands up and then right away start working to the midsection. Again, depending on who the fighter is.
Now you say that obviously the hand techniques to the head are not legal in the Ultimate Challenge.
Right, because we're barehanded.
Right, but yet the foot, which is like your hand,
which is worse.
Which is worse because you get a good hook kick to the head. I mean, lights out.
Right, it's much easier to get in the hand technique.
Obviously, yeah. You see, you're coming straight like that.
Right, very simple. It'd be like if, for example, boxers, if they didn't wear gloves, their face would look like
like cauliflower.
Yeah, hamburger meat.
But yeah, because that's obviously you see those hands. Because I saw that one kick, that roundhouse to the head that somebody took, and
caught him right here.
That was the end of it. Yeah, he went right down. They had a smelling salt him and everything.
Right.
It was amazing.
Good thing he was okay. But again, if these fighters aren't trained, then they will have serious injuries.
Yeah.
But most of these competitors are in top shape, so they usually recover quick.
And one quick note to the audience, I do this every time, just to make sure, anybody, you watch this at home, Don't copy anything you see going on here. I say this all the time. We are professionals, and you should seek professionals if you want to train like this. This is not something you just pick up and you do right away. You can get hurt. You will get hurt, and you could hurt somebody else if not yourself. So please be conscious of that and seek instruction. Okay. Other techniques. What other techniques are important for this type of fighting, movement-wise? I mean, obviously,
Right.
do they have a strategy of moving around the ring, or
Right,
they try to stay close?
It's a pretty big ring. You're talking 30 feet in width on both sides.
That's a lot of room.
Yeah,
That's a lot of
there's
room.
a lot of room that they can move around with. But again, depending on the fighter style, you see some of the fighters very aggressive, very infighting, very close, tight to their body, and they have these quick, short techniques to the body, which wear out. And then quite often you see these infighters come in close and then just push away, and they have a clean shot to the face.
At the roundhouse.
Right.
Okay, because one of our upcoming guests, who was the heavyweight champion, Jason Warren,
Yes.
he's going to be on the show. He was doing a lot of in-close,
Right.
because he's got the powerful upper body. He's getting 1, 2, 1, 2. He's
Right.
doing the upper body shots.
He had good combinations with the punches.
Right.
I think he's in training for, in fact, a competition in Japan that has face contact.
Oh, really?
So he has been doing a lot of hand technique training.
I would hope
And
so.
it obviously showed. Yeah, he did very well. If he incorporates that with his kicking techniques, I think he'll do.
Yeah, he didn't use many
very well.
kicks in that particular match that I saw him when he fought Paul Zukowski, so it was kind of different. But obviously his kicks are just as devastating as his hands.
Because for a guy that size, he's great flexibility. So he does have kicking power as well. So that's something to look forward to.
Let's get a little inside thing. What are just your favorite techniques?
My favorite techniques, it depends on who I'm fighting. Sometimes usually my lead front kick.
Your lead front kick?
Right, lead front kick, followed with the reverse and an uppercut. That's a good combination.
Okay.
And sometimes, if you hit them clean enough, they'll go down on the first shot.
Which is what you hope they do.
Right, which is what I hope they do.
And martial arts trains you to do that. It's not like the movies where they show guys get hit 50 times.
Right.
They get back up and they're like, whoa, like that with a little blood tripping. One shot.
I enjoy those movies too, but
Yeah.
it's not very realistic.
It's not. Yeah. And in martial arts, you train to hit with one punch or one kick. Hopefully the person drops down. And those people who get discouraged, they see these matches, the Ultimate Challenge, they see guys not dropping from one punch. You're contradicting yourself, but these guys are trained to take that punishment.
Exactly.
The average street person does not train to take that punishment.
Right.
So that's an important thing. All right, great. That's good to know. And so now we're going to see this again in the Ultimate Challenge in Atlanta. We're going to see this type of punishment that goes on. But it's good, though. It's good competition. It's good sport. And what we've just learned here basically will flow over when people start watching more of these fights. They'll start understanding a little bit better. It's not a violent art. It's more of an actual art that was developed thousands of years ago.
Right.
Okay, great. Well, thanks for being on the demonstration part of this.
Thank you very much.
I enjoyed getting kicked around a little bit, but it was fun. I learned a little bit. Like every time I learn from my guests. All right, when we come back, we'll talk more with Ted Oyama and some of the Ultimate Challenge.